Hey guys, what's up? So, as you guys will know, we are making videos on a topic of our choice this week. So, I decided to talk about school because that is possibly the most relatable thing in my life right now, and it's kind of all I can think about. So, as you guys might know, I'm in my last year of school. So next year I'm going to university slash college. So effectively, what I want to talk about is the amount of pressure that is put on students to do well in school. For me, I'll be having a particular emphasis on the UK education system because obviously that's what I'm used to and it's sort of all that I know. So in the UK, the last 2 years of school are sixth form. Um, and it's year 12 and 13 where you're usually 17 slash 18 years old. So the qualification that I'm doing is A levels. So I currently take three A levels. They are English, history, and psychology. So the thing that seems significant about these past 2 years that hasn't really been as maybe prevalent in other years is that a lot more people are stressed, and there's sort of this idea that for us to have a breakdown is kind of normal. Like, I'll go into school and I'll see my friends and I'll be like, oh no, I had a really hard essay and I just kind of just started crying about it, and they fully understand that because they've probably done the same at one point when they've had a stressful piece of work. And sometimes you start to think that it's maybe your personality that you can't cope with school. Effectively, this is happening to everyone. So, surely, if the education system that we have in place here is stressing people out to the point of tears, to the point where they want to drop out of school, and much worse things in some cases, we should really be reevaluating the way that we are tested. So I know for me, it's literally one exam maybe that will like decide my entire grade. And the thing is, exams aren't really about learning anymore. It's more to do with ticking little boxes and saying, yes, you've done that, you've done that, you've done that. But as soon as the year's over, or as soon as you've done the exam for that subject, you're probably never going to use that knowledge again. And that is what makes me sad because I love learning, and I think learning is one of the best things you can do to educate yourself. It's probably one of the most valuable things that you can have. But we're kind of devaluing education and learning by putting it in a system where kids are stressed, they're crying over exams. Fairly obvious that something's wrong with the way that we're doing things if we are reacting in this way to the pressure that's put on us. When you're trying to please that many people, it can be hard. And it's also hard when you're getting mixed messages like teachers are telling you to rest, to sleep, but they're also telling you to do 3 hours of revision. And, that clearly doesn't add up when you do three subjects. So what I'm saying is to stay focused on education if you enjoy it. But if it's getting to the point where you don't enjoy it, and it's making you feel worse than it is better, then you need to take a few days off from it, and you need to be able to reassess whether you want to be there anymore. If you dread getting out of bed every morning to go to school, then there's something wrong, and maybe that's not the place where you should be. And I'm not trying to discourage people from going to school because obviously I've stuck school out for how many years, but I don't want to get to the point where it's a regular thing for children to get ill because of school. Another thing I would say is to make sure you have a good support system in school. Make sure that you know who to talk to if you're feeling sad or stressed or anything like that. Make sure you have people who you study with if they can help you, and make sure that above all you're taking care of yourself over your exams. If you need to not eat to get something done, it's not worth it. And yeah, sure, teachers might yell because they don't understand the situation where you're in, but they do want the best for you. and they're stuck in the system just like we are. If you guys like this sort of idea about exams, then I recommend you guys check out a spoken word poet. His name is Sully Breaks, or Sully Breezy, he's sometimes known as. So I'll link one of my favourite spoken word poems by him down below. So hopefully you guys will check it out, because he is amazing and his work is awesome, and it's kind of what inspired this video. If you guys are from like America, Australia, other places in Europe, let me know what the education system's like there, whether it's the same amount of pressure, whether you guys do something differently, whether you think the education system is good where you are, because it would be interesting to hear. So yeah, I'll see you guys next week, and have a fabulous weekend. Stay safe, and if you haven't already, make sure you check out my fellow vloggers. And yeah, I'll see you next week. Bye.